everyone. I'm inviting you here today to talk a little bit about how to assemble a first aid kit. First, I want to give a little bit of an introduction of who I am. My name is Lisa Rudd, and actually I know a little bit about putting together a first aid kit because I'm a student in a nursing program working for my associate's degree in nursing. So, along the way I did have personal kits at home, but they were not very organized. And so it did come to my attention that you always, at the wrong time, you need something and you don't have it at home, and you're up at night and you have a terrible headache, and where's the aspirin, or you have a cut and ouch, and you're searching around and can't find it. And I'm sure all of y'all with kids know, the kids screaming and coming in the house, and mom, if you're not, prepared, then you could find yourself in a little bit of trouble. So what I did today, I took a little, this is like a little trunk box, and you could actually make a first aid kit out of anything. You could get a first aid kit pre-prepared at like a Walmart or Target, and typically those will have everything, but the supplies are pretty limited. You can find that if you make your own kit, and you can take anything from a pencil box to a makeup bag or anything like that, that you can actually customize it and have more items that are really more suited to what you need. So this is what I did. I took something a little bit unconventional, and it does have like hinges so you can open and close it, and some things that you would want to keep in the kit. Obviously, you want to make sure that your hands are clean if you have any type of cut or wound. So I usually keep some sort of hand sanitizer to clean your hands, and also some alcohol prep pads. So if someone has a wound, you want to clean that wound. And I'm just going to put down the contents of what I have in my kit on this table. And then, of course, if it's your own son or daughter or yourself, you're not going to need gloves. But if it's stranger need, you might want to have some disposable gloves if you're bleeding. And we have a little guest here, but that's cool. So, and you could actually get these at Walmart or something like that, where I think you have the insulin lancets. So you want to get those, and if you do use them, restock them. And of course, the staple for this, obviously, are going to be some Band-Aids. And I just, instead of buying a whole new lot of Band-Aids, I took some that were at home and just sort of organized them into like a small and medium size. And then I had some that were also the large patch, so that you're prepared for any size of injury. And if you do have a scrape or cut, I had some that were already sealed of antibiotic ointment. And then you also have, I had it in a tube, so these are more convenient for a single use, but then if it's for your own use, it might be easier to get this size. I happen to have some A&D cream to help for healing. And then, actually, you may want to either individually or in a tube get some hydrocortisone ointment. So a lot of times if you have like stings or allergies to anything, you might want to have that in your kit. I also had some burn gel. And if you get, also you have, I found some pain relieving gel. So if you have something that's particularly bad, you might want that. And of course, some gauze pad and tape is very useful to have. So, and some more bandages as well. So this really was more for injuries. You could also have what I found, this hot and cold pack, which is very good to have and useful. And it's a lot of, sometimes that's really overlooked in assembling a kit. And they have two types. They have one that's a reusable one, but the only thing about that is that if you use it for a cold pack, you have to put it in the fridge, the freezer ahead of time. The hot pack, you can just put in the microwave for 45 seconds. They make some that are not reusable, that they have a chemical inside that you could just kind of squeeze and activate, and that one is a little bit more, more convenient for your kids. So I might advise to have actually one of the activated ones, and then one of these that you would have for your own personal freezer. And then, of course, if you have a headache, you want to have some Tylenol. And if you have migraines, you might want to put in your kit one that is specific for migraine, or that sort of thing. And then also I had some eye drops. You forget a lot of times, the wind blows or you feel like there's something in your eye. You want to make sure you have some unexpired eye drops. So I think that is pretty much what I have for the kit. And what I would recommend for if you're just starting out, for less than $10 you could get a pre-made kit. You're not going to get a large quantity of supplies, but it might be a good starter. And then on the back of the kit it tells you what items are in there. So that's sort of a good starter, and you might use that to get your ideas for how to get your bigger kit. So in conclusion, I recommend that everyone has for their home and also for their office or workplace or school to have a kit. You don't realize that you need it until it's too late, and I do think that it's a worthwhile project to do, and I do recommend that everyone consider taking on this project. Thank you again for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.